Hello everyone and welcome to History 105 Online. I'm Professor Hasselman, and in this short little video we're going to talk about how to navigate through your new Canvas History 105 course that begins for the spring 2016 semester. So when you open up the Canvas page and you've logged in and you've selected your courses, so if I were to click on here, all your courses that are being taught in Canvas will be available here on the left-hand side. We're going to click on the History 105 section, and the first thing that comes up is any recent activity in the History 105, in your History 105 course. So this is any assignments that are due, any discussions that are coming up. If you made any comments or people have commented back, it'll remind you when things are due and when things are coming up. So if you notice here on the first page, there's one announcement that you can go ahead and click on and read. Now, one thing before we continue too much further, notice here right now my screen is at 100% and it's wide all the way out to the from left to the right of my screen here. If you were to have a smaller screen, let's say you want to have two screens at the same time, and I move this to the left, notice on the left-hand side what happens. Your little menu bar disappears, and you're left with this little triple line thing we call a hamburger on Canvas. So if you click on that hamburger, it widens the screen and opens it back up so you can view your different menu items. And if you click on that, it'll disappear. Now notice too, if my screen becomes any smaller, this coming up section on the right-hand side and recent feedback will also jump down to the bottom. And so you're basically everything will adjust by how big your screen is. So that's kind of a very helpful tool with Canvas, and it lets you know that you can still click on that so you don't have to worry about getting lost as you move around. So let me open this up all the way here. So as you look through this different section here on the left-hand side, we've got home, announcements, syllabus, modules, and assignments, discussions, grades, people, and quizzes. Again, all this will be explained shortly. So on your home page, you have everything that's due and coming up that you'll be able to click on and take a look at there. If you want to look at just announcements that have been made, you can click here on the announcements page, and most recent announcements will be in chronological order to kind of get some idea of what's to come. Now notice here, if I click on this Welcome to the Course link, it'll open up this page, and you have an option to reply to anything written on here. So if you wanted to post a reply to me about something or anything you want to do there, you can go ahead and do that as well. It's kind of a really good way to get involved on Canvas. Next in line is a syllabus. So this is just a basic little introduction to the course right here. There's a better looking syllabus that you can click on the link here on the bottom, which is located right here. So if you click this link, it'll take you to the syllabus. But notice underneath here we have this date and details section of all the assignments that are due in this course as we move down. And so this is all of the writing assignments. There's no quizzes written on here yet because they have not been uploaded yet. Those will be put together as the course goes on. But you can find the due dates for all the quizzes and the tests. You can find all that in the syllabus. But as those are made available, those will pop up for you to look at as well. So hopefully you can take some time to look through the syllabus here. Next in line is the modules. And what this tells you is it shows you all the different pieces that are due in this course in the order that they need to be completed. Now if you notice here in the welcome week, this one's open and ready for you to go. It's completely visible for you. So if you wanted to start that, you can as soon as you've logged in. And notice when you click on one of these things, so if you notice here you have the complete all items, so everything has to be done in whatever it tells you to do here. So let's say you wanted to begin here and you open the welcome section. This has already been done and you've read that. If you click on the next, you can go through each one at a time. You don't have to do them in any specific order, but at least one at a time. And as you've read this and you've completed that, then you click on the mark as done section and you hit next. And let's say you run out of time and you can't do this at the time, you can log out. And when you come back to the modules section again, it'll show you that you have completed those two things, and then you can work through. Now for this beginning section, once you finish the Start Here module, when you're finished with that, you can actually begin the introduction to the course, which is all due by the end of the week on the 15th of January. And as you move through this information here, and then complete the introductions discussion and the syllabus quiz, and all that is complete. And after, if you look right here, after January 18th at midnight, the next section will be undone. And for each section, you have to complete the unit before to be able to move on to the next one. but they will all be available on the dates that are here on the syllabus, and they will unlock as the semester goes on. So this is not a work at your own pace course. It is a work at the rate of the syllabus course. Now, as you move through the different sections here, if you click on assignments, it'll show you the different assignments that are due in the course and the due dates for them as well. And get some idea. And if they're available, it'll tell you not available until January 25th or not available until something is complete. So you have to be very careful with that. But it'll show you the assignments that you've done and how many points you've gotten if they've been graded. The discussion section will also be very similar. It'll show you how much activity has been done, so there's no replies, no unread posts, and whether or not if you want to subscribe to this topic to be able to get emails when people have responded to you, and vice versa. And if you click on those, after they're available, you can begin those discussions as well. Into the grade section, if you notice here, it'll take you to all the assignments for the course with the grades that you've gotten, as well as any comments that I've made or as anyone's made on these as well. Okay, so that's what that is. And then people kind of gives you whoever's in the course, and you can email them. Right now, the only person in here is myself, but then once everyone is made available, people can change their biographies, and we can really get to know each other on there as well. And the quiz section will show you what quizzes are coming up, when they're due, and if they're available. So right now, the only thing up there is the syllabus quiz, but after you read the syllabus, you will know that there are going to be several unit quizzes as well as some tests. So as those are made available, those will be made available on here for you to see when those are due. So hopefully this kind of gives you some idea of how to navigate your Blackboard course. And if you have any questions, you can view the syllabus and send me an email or make an appointment with my office hours. And I look forward to working with you guys during the semester.